What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to Life to Metal. It's time for big edition of The Mail. That's right, time for The Mail. This edition of The Mail is brought to you by Aaron Mutha Alamare, YouTube personality, who does videos similar to my own, showing off his vinyl collection and his cassette collection. He does these little Tipsy Tuesday videos where every Tuesday he shows the stuff he's been listening to. And this is a trade him and I did, sort of, kind of a trade VCLT thing. I basically had some albums I've been pulling for him that I thought he might dig, because I sent him some stuff, I don't know, a couple months ago, and he's kind of showing me what he liked, so I picked up some more things, and we did this, kind of worked out this trade, and neither one of us really told each other exactly what titles we were sending, so I didn't know exactly, but he did send me a list of stuff he had available, and from that list I said, I already have this, and this, so he sent me stuff I didn't have, so I have none of these. But this is High on Fire. This was their 2018 release. I think this was, gosh, had to be like their 5th or 6th album. These guys have so much stuff out. The little sticker on the front says 2008 Grammy winner, Best Metal Performance. So I guess the Grammys can get it right every once in a while, right? It actually is a metal album. It's not Jethro Tull. And really good stuff. I'm not exactly sure how to describe it. I'm a maybe doom or stoner, probably more stoner than doom. Really heavy stuff, but a lot of people think heavy these days. They kind of tend to think black metal or death metal, and it's not that. It's much slower, much more organic, earthy, and really good. I really enjoyed this one. So I've got some other stuff from these guys. I just didn't have this one, so glad to finally have it in my collection. So very cool new edition coming from Aaron. Now, this next band, I confess, I know nothing about. I don't know why I never got into this band. I know I have several friends who love these guys and swear by them. I just never picked anything up by them for some reason, and I can't even explain why. But this is Clutch. I believe this is their first EP. This is a reissue on Earache, and this is pretty heavy stuff. Now, telling you what style of music there, I don't know. Heavy rock. Again. I don't even want to call them stoner or doom because they're not. They're just Clutch. So I don't know enough about them to really tell you a lot about them, but I do know that I like this EP. And this one I've only heard once, but I liked it, and I'm going to spin it quite a bit more. This is also Clutch. And yeah, great stuff from them. I really enjoyed it. So a new band for me. I know these guys are popular, and a lot of people like them, and people are going to be like, I'm surprised you didn't know that band. I didn't. I knew of them, I just didn't invest in them to own anything in my collection. So very cool of Aaron to hook me up with a couple of Clutch records. Very cool. Now all the rest of these are basically bootlegs, and he had a pile of bootlegs that he was offering for trade, and yeah, I snagged up a bunch of them, obviously, as you'll see. I've seen these around quite a bit. I've seen other people showing them, but these are cool. But this is Metallica studio shit, and Metallica Back to the Studio. So this is basically demos from the first 2 records. So you've got Fight Fire with Fire, When Hell Freezes Over, Call of Cthulhu, Blitzkrieg, Ride the Lightning, another version of Fight Fire with Fire, and Am I Evil? And none of these are the album versions. They're all different versions. So you've got demos and rough mixes and those kind of things. So they're all slightly different from the album versions. And then on this one here, you've got Motor Breath, Hit the Lights, Anesthesia Pulling Teeth, Whiplash, Jump in the Fire, The Four Horsemen, Seek and Destroy, Phantom Lord. So you've got rough demos from the Music America Studios, Rochester, New York. You've got live at Automat, San Francisco, October 29th. And underneath of it says, true, raw, live recordings, no fake audience overdubs. So I have heard a couple of bootlegs with some of those tracks on there where they have this fake audience over top of it. This is barely got any audience noise in it at all. I mean, it really almost sounds like studio recordings. So, but yeah, really cool. I love the early Anthrax, the early Metallica stuff, and really cool to have these, so thank you very much, Aaron. These next 2 are just way cool. Love this band. I mean, who doesn't love this band? This is AC/DC. This is New Year's Eve, 1974. Obviously, Bon Scott era AC/DC. Lots of cool tracks on here. So she's got Balls, Soul Stripper, Show Business, Can I Sit Next to You, Girl, Baby Please Don't Go. And then it's got 2 extra tracks on here, Show Business and Baby Please Don't Go from 75. This is it says soundboard recordings, and the sound is pretty darn good on these. I mean, they're not. I wouldn't say they're a perfect album quality. I mean, they were early '70s recordings, but they actually are pretty good and very enjoyable, very listenable, and very cool to have. And it's on a kind of cool vinyl too. I should have also mentioned that High on Fire is, even though it's in a full sleeve, it's actually picture disc, but the picture disc is just the cover. So, all right. AC/DC, Lightning Over Japan. And this is Back on Black Tour. Again, a soundboard recording. Sounds good. It's not the full show. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tracks. So you get Hell's Bells, Shot Down in Flames, Sin City, Back in Black, The Jack, Highway to Hell, High Voltage, and a whole lot of Rosie. Now this being Brian Johnson, and I've owned probably 6 or 7 AC/DC bootlegs. This is actually the first Brian Johnson bootleg that I own. Most of them seem to be all, the early era stuff, probably because they're doing a lot more radio broadcasts back then than they were in the 80s. So, Lightning Over Japan, Back on Black Tour. These last two are Kiss, and they're kind of a set. So you've got Blitz Japan 77, and you've got, so they're from different shows around the same time. So you've got April 4th, April 2nd, March 28th are the dates listed on here for the different tracks. But you've got Intro, Greatest Band in the World, Kiss, Detroit Rock City, Take Me, Let Me Go, Rock and Roll, Ladies Room, I Want You, Making Love, Cold Gin, solo from Ace, and Shout It Out Loud on this one. And one of these has an insert as well. I don't remember if this one or the other one, but let's see. These are numbered too, which I thought was kind of cool. So this is 346 of 500. Yeah, this one does have the insert. So there's the picture sleeve. Great picture of the band there and there. And it is on a white vinyl. And then right along with it, this is Japan Crazy 77. This is number 55 of 500. And again, you got from around the same time period, so April 2nd, April 4th, March 26th. So you got Detroit Rock City, Take Me, Let Me Go, Rock and Roll, Ladies Room, Firehouse, I Want You, Do You Love Me, Nothing to Lose, Shout It Out Loud, Rock and Roll All Night, Beth, and Black Diamond. And it's funny because some of these are so specific, and I couldn't tell you if they're correct or not, but like Black Diamond is Tokyo, April 2nd from the evening performance. So they must have had more than one show on that day. But again, I believe there was an insert. I can't remember now. I know one. I thought both of them had an insert, but I may be wrong. I know they're both on colored vinyl. Let's see here. Yes. So here's the color sleeve. And this is on a white vinyl as well. And I believe that was it. Yep. Let me just double check the other one, make sure there was nothing else on the side. I don't think there was, but always best to check. No, that's it. So anyhow, that was my trade, and fantastic trade from him. All that stuff is cool because a lot of that stuff is just not easy to find. So very, very appreciative of Aaron. Do check out his channel. I'll put the link below. And that's it. Appreciate y'all watching. God bless. Stay strong. Aaron Mutha, not Ra. I always want to say that. Mutha Alamare. Don't know why I want to say Mutha. I think it's an anvil thing. Anyhow, Aaron.